With this power and the means to control it, we can go wherever we choose. At last, we can return to our homes, our old lives, our families.
I've got to be honest with you, Samuel. I don't have even the slightest inkling as to what an Agarthan device is.
He didn't say you had to know what it was, Marsden, just how to build it.
Trust me, guys, it won't be that complicated. In fact, my German pal says it's gonna be a Schlamm-Dunk!
It's one thing trusting you, Stu. It's a whole other thing trusting your imaginary brain buddy.
Russman, how can you even say that? He's the sweetest guy in the whole universe! He wants us to help save it! The universe!
Thank you, Sammy. I'm moved.
The madness is nearly over, child. But one thing remains. The one who perpetuates this madness. He must be... I wish I did not have to ask this of you, but... only you can do it.
Thick lad. Oh boy, say what you will about Treyarch and Black Ops 4, but man, do they still have some magic. Fellas, we are less than a week away from Tag Der Toten, Day of the Dead, DLC 4, the bloody end, is coming. I'm pretty sure what we just witnessed is the second half to the intro cutscene, which is just strange because this half is so good. The first one, I'm not gonna lie, after watching it I wasn't even hype, I wasn't even excited, but if you can't tell already, this one got me for sure. Now breaking news, Misty apparently has got some upgrades, but her face is still, it could do with a good baseball batting. So the transit crew of Victus are at Tunguska at the Call of the Dead remake. Are they the characters? Are they the only crew? That would be a massive plot twist, which I wouldn't be massively against. Or is it going to be like Alpha Omega, but now there's just 3 different crews you can play as? I don't hecking know. Which brings us to Ultimus and Primus. You know, they straight up dead or sleeping in the forest, I'm not sure. And then, do any of you remember me saying at any point on Twitter or saying that this character, Undead Richtofen's soul inside Richtofen, Ultimus Richtofen, Soultofen, that's probably his name, is very, very, number 1, genius by Treyarch, and number 2, very, very important, because I remember saying that. To bring you guys up to speed in case you don't know, is during the map Moon, Richtofen switches soul with Samantha, so he has Samantha's soul in his body, but then Maxis is just like, nah, and takes the soul back, so then Richtofen's body doesn't have a soul. Awesome. But then he gets a soul, his original soul, from a zombie Richtofen. So once again, to go over it, it's a bit complicated, but to simplify it, the zombie Richtofen soul he now has been to the Eva, it's been in control of the zombies, it's done all of World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, he is basically one of the most powerful characters in the game, in the history of zombies. And to be honest, I thought that was going to be a massive thing in Alpha Omega, and it just wasn't, but like I said, it is massive. And that's what this trailer is showing. And I wouldn't be surprised if this Richtofen has some kind of secret, plot twist, grand scheme. So Nikolai is asking something from or of Samantha which he doesn't want to. Well, Samantha has superpowers and he's talking about Dr. Monty, so maybe Samantha has to sacrifice herself, or there's a chance that she will straight up get yeeted into the abyss, but she has to do it for the greater good. Once again, to jog your memory, Nikolai has read the Chronorium, so he knows what Samantha has to do. She herself might know, because she's been in the ether, so yada yada yada, she has to do something. Going back to that evil zombie Richtofen, Ultimus Richtofen, is, in Alpha Omega, Maxis in a radio talks about destroying and burning the ether and Agartha, and how that will change history, how that could reset the world as we know it. Which people think that means that DLC 4 is directly going to make the reboot in Treyarch's next game happen, which would be nice for them to directly link like that. So what if Richtofen's evil grand scheme is something happens, right, and he is the bad guy. This undead Richtofen is the bad guy in the next game, in basically a brand new storyline, but it's also directly connected. That would be so damn good. Anyway lads, that is that. We are less than a week away from the finale map. I can't wait. Stay spicy, and I'll see you then.